You know what? I am always thankful for it, especially with these drought conditions that we've been in the past couple of months. And now that it started raining a little bit, I'm happy. But more this weekend? Really? Well, this weekend I had plans going out to my hunting spot over there at my buddy's and setting up my deer stand and putting out cameras and putting out feed. And that's what this vlog was going to be about. I was going to do a twofer. I was going to film for 2 different episodes, which we will talk about. But the starting of this episode, it's going to have to start in the studio. I'm sorry, but it's going to have to start in the studio. But then hopefully we'll get to graduate to the outside tomorrow. All right, so here's what's up. Number one, with this being a 3-day weekend and the 1st of September, I thought it would have been perfect time to go out and hang stands, put my cameras out, put some feed out, but I don't know if that's going to happen because I have a 2-wheel drive truck. So that's problem number one, is I have a 2-wheel drive and it's been raining today. So obviously it looks like it's going to rain, as you guys have seen. Number two, I have been fighting something that has to do with my chest. I don't think it's what's been going on in the news for the past 2 years, but I have a feeling that if I was to go to the doctor, that's what they would say that I had. I've had this before. I think maybe an upper respiratory infection, possibly a chest cold, because that's what it's coming from, is my chest. So my breathing is kind of rough. So that's my big problem right now. But I'm gonna wait and see how I feel tomorrow to decide if I'm gonna go out and do the stand stuff. So I've been thinking about possibly moving a stand instead of sitting at this one spot at the ranch, sitting at a completely different spot. But I'm gonna have to go out there and look around, make sure that's gonna be the best place for me to go. I'd like to get everything done tomorrow. That way it's done, it's out. And then every Saturday afternoon, or whenever I get a chance on Saturdays, and every Wednesday I can go out there, pull cards, check them, and put feed out. I don't know what's going to happen this weekend because of the weather. It's all going to depend too on how I'm feeling. Next weekend we start football games. I coach football on Sunday evenings, Tuesday evenings, and Saturday mornings. So we are extremely busy, you know, throughout the week in the fall times. With that being said, I'm gonna have to hunt Sunday mornings for sure, and I might see if I can squeeze in a hunt Saturday afternoons every once in a while. Not all the time, but just every once in a while. This year is gonna be a big year. I just have this feeling that it's gonna be a really big year, and you guys know how hard I've been working on this channel. So let's see what happens with the weather tomorrow and see how I feel, and maybe we can get out there and set some stuff up. Enjoy the rest of the episode. It's 2:30, September the 4th. So hopefully we will be ready to rock and roll whenever deer season gets here. Deleted some images that I had on my SD cards from turkey season, I believe. Yeah, turkey season. And so got the camera set up, ready to go. I got them. I take the batteries out every year so I could, you know, use them longer and they don't get all corroded inside the camera and stuff like that. So put them in, everything looks good, batteries are charged, and then everything is set up. All I got to do is just hang the stands, hang the bow hangers, put out feed, and I'm ready to go. All right, we just pulled up to the first spot. It's just right down over the hill here, not too far. It's just a slight incline I gotta go up, so I just, like I said, gotta take it easy. As I was driving in, there was like 4 of them out here in the neighbor's field over here running. One was a big bodied deer and kind of looked like he had a set of horns on him, so that's what you want to see whenever you're first setting up your stands. Anyway, I don't know this spot. Like I said, I've hunted it a time or two with a gun, never bow hunted it, but I've heard a lot of chasing up here during rut, and I always wanted to sit up here and never got that opportunity. I know that they bed back back in here sometimes, and then they kind of use this as a crossing. I've seen deer all through this road right here, so we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens during season. So I'm gonna change into my rubber boots and grab some stuff and head on in there. Right, here's what I found. There's a tree. This one right here, that's the one I was real interested in. And then I got to looking around a little bit, then I found this tree right here. And this is a really good tree. But I mean, I got some pretty good shots around in here, I think. I think the thing to do is for me to climb up in the stand and kind of check it out. What I like about this spot is they do cross through here, then they come up right through here, and then whenever I sit here that time, I sit with my back up against, I believe, this tree right here, and I watched them come from behind that rock right there, so they use that right there real heavy. But the further down that way you go, the more brush you run into. So that's where I'm stuck, you know, like where do I need to hang this stand at? I do like this tree right here, but I might have to do just a little bit of clearing. Maybe take out this bush right here, and then take out that cedar tree right there. And then, I don't know, and then that way I'd have a pretty good shot, I think, right down in there. I might have to just climb up in this tree and see what I got going on. I do like this stand though. Hunting mornings, the sun's gonna be coming up from that way. So I might run back up here again and check out that tree right there and put the feed and stuff right down in here. Just kind of give myself a little bit of a break after carrying this stuff in. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but you know, still kind of worn out. All right, so upon further investigation, I think I did find a tree that I didn't even see. I'm gonna put the camera up on this tree and have it facing that direction right there, and I think that's going to be a perfect 20-yard shot, maybe a little bit more. Might put the feed right here and put the camera somewhere else just so I'm getting a good view of everything. But I think that tree right there is going to be my best bet, and because it's really good access. I need to hunt, since I'm hunting in the mornings, I'm going to need to hunt a tree that's facing the east, so I'll be facing the west, and because the sun's going to hit me in the back, and it's on top of the hill, and it's straight in for easy access. So I think that's going to be the thing to do. Finally got that first stand hung. That's all I'm hanging today as far as stands goes. Whatever this stuff is that I have, it is freaking wearing me out. I got the first one hung. It's right up in there. There's the bottom of it, right there. But I got some pretty good shots here in front of me. And so I think that's where I need to sit. I'm going to put the camera back here and put some feed out. And I'm going to go feed that other spot and put a camera out. And then I'll come back in here next week or two whenever I'm putting feed in and hang that last set. But I'm not going to be able to do it today. I'm exhausted and I still got to go back to the truck. I forgot the feed whenever I came back in here. So I'm going to set the camera up, go get the feed, come back and feed around in here. Well guys, I'm sorry there wasn't a whole lot of filming, but I tell you, I am just gave out right now. As you guys seen, I only got that one stand hung. But I did accomplish something today, something that needed to be accomplished. That second stand that I'm putting in the honey hole, that's not something that I have to have done like right away. At least by mid-October, so I got about a month before that one absolutely needs to be hung. So about mid-October is when I'll hang that one. But the ranch stand, I got it hung, got a camera out, got some feed out. I don't know how it's going to go there. I've seen deer cross there in the past. I've seen buck sign there. Shoot, I even seen turkey feathers in there today, so I got a pretty good feeling about it. My first time I've ever actually put an effort into that particular spot. I think it's going to be well worth it, and hopefully we'll get some deer to come in, whether it's the creek camera or the ranch stand. One of those cameras is going to have a deer on it tonight. Hopefully they both do, and hopefully I can find a good buck. I'll go in Wednesday and change out cards and put some more feed out, trying to fatten them up a little bit, because you know they're hungry. You know we've had a drought. So with all that being said, I'm really bad out of shape, and my lungs are bad out of shape because of this sickness that I've had, upper respiratory infection, whatever it's been, but I'm still coughing stuff up and stuff like that. So I've got to get my lungs cleared out before I hang that next stand. So I got about a month to get feeling better. Hopefully it'll happen. You're not going to want to miss this year. I'm telling you, it's going to be a great year to be watching this channel here. So y'all hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. I'll see you all on the next one.